competition. Wow, still can't believe I did it. And I'm really proud. This is a completely life-changing experience for me. You know, I've been into fitness, but probably just training like 2-3 times a week, and that would always be accompanied. I have a personal trainer there who's telling me what to do, and later on we'll be going down to Muscle Works in Enfield, where Sam will talk about, and we'll go through the exercises that I've been doing as well, because I've had a lot of people coming up to me after they've seen the fitness videos of me on stage, and they're like, Nina, how did you get those abs? So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing my journey with everyone. And I have my breakfast now. Pretty much I've been having breakfast at Aubain for the last few months. It's a really well balanced breakfast. It is. I have the avocado toast with poached eggs. I've asked them to bring everything out for me separately, and you'll see why, because so that I can actually weigh what I'm eating. I've got these cool little scales. They're absolutely amazing. I highly recommend these. And I usually just use MyFitnessPal. So, where's it gone? There we go. MyFitnessPal, love it. I would highly recommend everyone downloading MyFitnessPal. It's a lot of hard work in terms of being dedicated and listing everything that one eats. Like even now, when I'm having my Greek yogurt, the cinnamon powder in it. Cinnamon actually has calories as well. So it's about calculating everything that you put in your mouth. But the results are there, and hopefully everyone will see from the footage on stage that within 12 weeks I managed to get into shape. But that came down to having the right guidance as well. So yeah, just looking to sharing all my tips with you.
Trophy. Look well. He's very dedicated, but still gotta do a few more things because nobody's ever happy with the way they look and the way they are. So we're working on that. He's got that for you. Look. Is that okay?
Look. Before going to the cop, he said to me,
bring me a stick of rock.
Bring me a stick of rock?
I didn't think she would.
How could I not remember?
Listen, you're the only one that listens. Some bread.
Right, we're going to go feed the ducks now. Luke's going to attack the ducks. Here we go.
Yeah, come on.
Are we going to manage to persuade Seth to come today? Hello, you right? Where's my trophy? Oh gosh, I'm not losing this.
Don't worry, nobody's going to steal it.
Nobody's going to steal it.
Is it?
I should really give it to you, shouldn't I?
No, it's yours. I don't worry.
What, because it's pink?
No, the ones I have are much bigger than these.
So maybe I should enter one of your competitions next time.
Maybe we can exchange. I give you one of mine, and I keep this for a while.
It's the same thing. I could have gone out and bought a trophy. Why go through all that hard work?
Anyway, what are we doing today?
What are we doing today? We're going to feed the ducks first. I come back and then we're doing legs. So we've just gone to Muscle Works gym. My first stop is always going to Tesco's, getting some bread and then feeding the ducks. But unfortunately there were no ducks there today because the guy's out there cleaning, so you can see me doing that. Yeah, and before I start training, I just have the Greek yogurt from Phage with some cinnamon and a little bit of fruit. Well, hopefully by now everyone's seen my fabulous abs that I had on stage, and I have to say the only reason I made it onto that stage is because of
whom?
Because of Sabas.
Okay.
This guy here.
Yeah,
Apart from training.
No, I only guided her. I didn't. She wanted to do it. Part of the reason why she wanted to do it, I think, is because she was told she couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and that helped. Because when somebody tells you you can't do something and you have a strong mind like she has, then it actually helps. So it wasn't hard to help her and convince her to do it. And you know, in reality, when you know how to do something, it's a lot easier to do than if you didn't know. So I knew how to do it. You just did it. I mean, she's the only person I've ever trained with or all these years of training that I would say, okay, come on, 2 more reps, and she'll do 4. She was in pain, she was in agony, but she'd still do another 2 reps or another 3 reps. She said, oh no, I've only done 13, I want to do 15. And she pushed herself more. And that, you know, I could see that she was really focused and it was easy to do it. So I don't want to take all the credit. I'm taking a lot of the credit, but I don't want to take all of it.
But I have to say, one of the messages that I got from one of the trainers that I went to around in London, he said to me, I don't think your body is ready for this. Sorry, it's not going to work. This trainer put me on a calorie diet, whereas initially where I was on 1,500, he took me down to 1,000 calories straight away. I'm not going to mention any names, but after that I started getting headaches. I was feeling really ill and weak, and it was at that time when
part of the reasons I'm interrupting you, part of the reason it wasn't just the diet. I think he was probably overtraining you, not finding.
No, he didn't even start training
I didn't
me.
even start training
He didn't
you.
start training me. We had 2 sessions, gym sessions together, but he put me on that diet. He said, see how you go with your diet for a week, and then we'll start training. And then when we did start training, he got me to do workouts where I ended up walking away and I was like, oh, my back's hurting, or my knee's hurting, and then he was like, your body's not ready for it. Whereas we've been training now for over a few months, not once have I walked away or said, Sam, I can't come in because my body's aching. And it all comes down to the way that Sam's actually taught me how to train.
See, the bottom line is, okay, this is a problem everybody. You see, it's very easy to get somebody and train them hard and push them to the limit, but before you do that, you have to learn their tolerance level, how much they can tolerate. Not everybody is the same. People have different recovery abilities, different tolerance levels. So you have to learn from that person, and you can learn quite quick how much workload they can actually do. Because without recovery, nothing's going to happen. Everything's going to go messed up. Your body will produce more cortisol,
You can actually get fatter from stressing out, and you lose muscle instead of gaining. You create more fat deposits around your waist area because you're under stress, and you'll end up immune system getting messed up. You know, everything could go wrong. And unfortunately, not every personal trainer knows what they're doing, and there should be somebody watching what they're doing and policing the situation, but I'm not going to do it.